Hi boys and girls. Today we are going to make art inspired by the artist from Canada. His name is Ted Harrison. He was born in England but moved to northern Canada in 1967, where he became inspired by the surroundings and painted the landscape of the Yukon. His artwork is easily recognizable for his bright, contrasting color palettes and swirling, whimsical lines. Harris was also known for illustrating children's books. So let's look at a few of his artworks and then we'll get started. All right, welcome back. So we are going to start by creating our landscape today. The supplies you're going to need are either a black oil pastel, a black crayon, a black marker, permanent marker. Really anything that you have at home will work. So please start by having your paper go vertically, long ways, and that is how we're going to start our landscape. Your first step, you're going to draw a horizontal line that kind of curves from one side to the other. Now, we're going to draw another curved line from right to left. And another one back up again that intersects. Now we're ready for the mountains in the background. We're going to draw a tall, curved, upside down U shape for the tallest mountain. So a big upside down U. And we're gonna have a few more overlapping mountains. Notice the shapes that the lines made. These are called organic shapes, so they're not straight, they're very curvy. So let's draw a couple more mountains. Now we are going to use marker to decorate it. I'm going to use Crayola washable marker, and then I'm going to use water and a paintbrush to paint it, but you can use crayons, color pencils, anything that you have at home that you can use. So for our landscape, we're going to use many bright colors, just like Ted Harrison did in his artwork. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to quickly color this in, and then I will use my water and paintbrush to blend the colors together. So I'm gonna go with some pink down here. And since I'm painting over it, I don't have to take a lot of time coloring it in, because the paint is just going to blend when I add the water. There we go. So just quickly add some color with your marker. Now I'm going to take my brush and some water. And like I said, if you don't have the materials at home, you can just use crayon, color pencil, whatever you have. Now I'm going to paint just with the water on my marker. Now I'm going to add another color, some blues. That in. So I'm gonna add some water to my brush. So it's almost like you turn your markers into watercolor. Red next. And it's up to you what colors you want to use. You can use whatever colors you like, but make it nice and colorful, just like his artwork. right, now that we've finished our landscape for the background, we're going to add a polar bear. So please follow along. Feel free to pause the video if you need to see something again. So I'm going to go about to the middle top portion of my paper, and I'm going to start by drawing an oval. An oval is like a long circle, and I'm not going to draw it real big, maybe a little bit bigger than my fingertip. The long circle. That is going to be the polar bear's face. Now we are going to add another oval. This one's going to go the opposite direction now, into that other oval. For this, you can use a black Sharpie, a black crayon, really whatever you have at home. Then we're going to add a couple little lines, one straight line going down, and then to the side for his little mouth. It's a happy polar bear. For the eyes, we're just going to add 2 dots to go along the top, 2 little dots on this side and one on this side for our polar bear. Now for his body, we're going to start in the bottom left corner and go like a curved line at the bottom, almost like a big U or rainbow, all the way up and back down. Now we are going to add the arms. Those are going to be just 2 little U shapes again. So I'm going to start on one side about in the middle, and I'm going to draw like a big U, and I'm going to do another one on this side. And since he's a polar bear, we gotta give him some little claws. Remember, if I'm moving too fast, you can go ahead and pause the video. Now we need to add some texture to our polar bear. Texture is the way things feel, and polar bears are furry. So to add texture, we're just going to make little lines, and I'm gonna go just kind of around the edge of the polar bear. Just little lines all around the edge of the polar bear, make him look like he's nice and fuzzy. Another upside down U. And then we're going to draw another smaller one inside and color it in. And another one on this side. And next we're going to cut them out and glue them to finish our whole. Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed our Ted Harrison landscape and polar bear. Remember, we learned about texture and landscape today. If you would like to share them with me, or if you have any questions, my office hours are on Friday from 1 to 3, and just let me know. Thanks.